Hey, hi everyone. So I'm recording my first video of my Malaysia trip. So basically I'm a solo traveler, though I have done lots of trip, be it Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Malaysia, and across various states in India as well, like Rajasthan, Sikkim, Punjab, okay, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Goa, and many more. But this is my first time that I'm going to record my video officially for posting on YouTube. So there must be a lot of bit of errors. So please just give me, excuses for that. So let's start with Malaysia itinerary. That how did I plan and what all places that I have been. So for Malaysia this year I have chosen for the month of June, though people also go in the month of August and September when the rainy season is already over there. But this time when we went, the rainy season wasn't there. It was kind of a bit humid and summer, which we experienced, be it in Kuala Lumpur, Malacca and Langkawi, all the places. Yeah, so let's start my itinerary. First that I covered my places in Kuala Lumpur, Malacca and Langkawi. So here I am going to talk about all of these things. In Kuala Lumpur, we had like Patronus Twin Tower, which is one of the world famous for which people usually go, right? Then second comes your KL Tower, which is also one of the telecommunication tower, one of the seventh tallest in the world famous. And the third one, about which I don't know how many people that we are aware, that is called Mirdeka Tower, and that is one of the second tallest tower in the world after Burj Khalifa. Trust me, after Burj Khalifa. Okay, so when I saw that, I was also unaware about it, and then I researched about it. Okay, this is called Burj Mirdeka Tower, which is one of the second tallest tower in the world, which I saw over there. And apart from that, there is a place called Bukit Bintang in Kuala Lumpur, which is the heart of Kuala Lumpur. That is very, very busy and very happening place that you can find anything over there, be it your shopping, be it your food, be it your pub hopping, and be it anything, anything that you want to buy over there. Apart from that, we also had like National Museum of Malaysia, Central Market in our itinerary, and there is Independence Square, just kind of for giving a glance to it. And yeah, there is one called Thien Hoi Temple. So very few people that basically cover Thien Hoi Temple, but that is one of the Buddhist temple. If you want, you can go. I really went over there because I liked it a lot. So at evening time you can plan to visit in Thien Hoi Temple in Kuala Lumpur itself. Yeah. So the next itinerary that we had, that was for Malacca. So Malacca is kind of a 2 hours away from Kuala Lumpur. So we stayed for 5 days in Kuala Lumpur itself, and we took a 1-day tour for Malacca. And let me tell you, so since I'm a solo traveler and I'm in touch with a lot of solo travelers, so I know a lot of apps for solo traveling. So this time I book a tour for a 1 day in Malacca through Klook. You guys can also use. So they will pick you from your hotel or a hostel at the morning time, and they will drop you at your spot. So I also took a Klook tour, and they will take you from your place. And we did a 1-day Malacca tour where we went for Dutch Square, which is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site in the world. And there is one place called Jonker Street. Jonker Street is really, really nice. For me, I mean, I have been to so many places, but I found the collection, the vibe, and everything was really nice in Jonker Street. So we went over there. That is just in front of the Dutch Square itself. And there are other places like a Famosa and floating mask and all that. So if you want, you can cover in your itinerary. So I took a 1-day tour, so obviously I had all these things in my bucket list, and which we did it. Yeah, and at evening time we were back to our Kuala Lumpur itself. So this was our 5 days itinerary of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And let me also tell you, being a solo traveler, being a solo female traveler, I usually preferred to stay in a hostel or a hostel. So for the Kuala Lumpur also, I took a 5 days hostel in Bukit Bintang itself. And do not think that that is very cheap or something like that. These are very costly hostel. So if you want, you can also prefer it. If you are a solo traveler like me, and if there is any family or something like that, obviously you can prefer for a hotel, which is also available in that area nearby itself. Yeah. Then coming to our second part, itinerary. So second part is for Langkawi. So on fifth day we had our flight for Langkawi from Kuala Lumpur to Langkawi. There are other ways also, like you can go by bus, you can also go by train, but bus and train will not go to direct Langkawi Island, because Langkawi Island situated at the bit off side of Malaysia. So that is a separate island. Okay, so that will drop you till there is one place called Kedah, that is, and or else Kedah, till there, and from Kedah you need to take a ferry to reach Langkawi Island. So that's how like it was, but we preferred to took a flight of Malaysian Airlines, which hardly took 1 hour to make us land in Langkawi. And we also saved our time, and the flight will cost you nearby some 3,500 to 4,000 INR. I'm talking about, not in ringgit. Yeah. And we had a 2 days to an three nights 2 days in Langkawi. So Langkawi is a very happening place. And but I would like to say, as the vibe we have in our India, in Goa, so I do not think so that Langkawi has that. But yeah, in terms of other activities, like if you have to do like cable car, and you have to go Langkawi Sky Bridge, you have to go 3D Art Langkawi, or other tours and all that, so you can go for Langkawi. It's really a nice place. Vibe is really peaceful and soothing. You can enjoy your time in over there. And then we also did our mangrove tour, which is very very popular and famous in the state of Malacca. And there are a lot of JT's point that you can do your tour. And let me tell you everyone that I book my tour through using Klook. Klook is basically a website where you can book your group tour, individual tour. So I booked my individual tour through using Klook. Okay, there is a mangrove tour, and then there is a cable car tour, sky bridge and all that. Klook is a website that you can use for that. So this was our 1 week itinerary for Malaysia. And Malaysia is really a kind of a advanced country. I would say one of the fourth largest with highest skyscraper country in the world. And it is also very clean country. And being a solo female traveler, any girl who would like to go for being a solo female can go. It's very safe. It's really really very safe. Nobody will ask you anything. Everybody manages their own business over there. Okay. So it's of course. Then coming to the transportation part. Okay, so for the Kuala Lumpur part, metro is very accessible, and we used metro for the local transportation for visiting to the places. And for Langkawi you can use Grab, which we also used. Grab taxi is super nice over there. And then coming to SIM part, we you can also take your SIM from airport itself, but we did not take that because I had my international roaming in our Indian SIM, so I made it on and we used that. So we did not. Otherwise you can go for Dizzy SIM in Kuala Lumpur. That works for so many travelers over there. Okay, that people use it. The third part is currency. Yes, so if you will see, though the Malaysia country is visa free for Indians, okay, but for me they recover that money through using other way, because if you'll see, the rate of ringgit is higher than the INR, right? So the moment in airport you would like to exchange your currency from INR to ringgit, they will give you in at higher range. Okay, so just for the convenience, I would like to suggest, or else if you feel convenient for yourself, that you can keep 2000 INR to ringgit for reaching to your hostel or a hotel. But once you reach to Bukit Bintang or in the main city of Kuala Lumpur, then you can exchange your INR into ringgit. They will give conversion in a very good rate, because that's what I did for myself. So you can also use that. Yeah, now the most important thing I would like to say, there is one in terms of card transactions, so being a solo traveler, as I just told you, that I'm always aware, and I always go through, I'm in touch with a lot of solo travelers. So there is one card is called Neo Global card. Neo Global, I don't know if you guys are aware, or else if you are a solo traveler, you guys must be aware, right? So Neo Global card is a savior for our entire trip, that you can use anywhere, be it in ATM, be it in any shop, be it in any mart, be it in any shopping mall, be it in any pub, cafe. Online payment is always available, over there. So you can use Neo Global card, and you can also withdraw the money from any ATM through using Neo Global card at the 3 or 4% rate of margin. So that is one of the savior for the entire trip, that you guys can do it. So this is the basic plan of Malaysia trip. And rest Malaysia is highly diverse country, of course. I mean, you will see a lot of diversity in terms of Indians, Japanese, Koreans, Russians, and a lot of people that come from all across the world. You just need to be open-minded to accept the diversity to be in that country, right? And yeah, so now coming to the most important part, that is a flight. Okay, so I took my flight from Bombay to Kuala Lumpur. So if you guys are in like Delhi or Bangalore, Kolkata, Chennai, so you can check flight price range as per your availability and convenience, where you would like to travel and when would you like to travel, right? So from Bombay to Kuala Lumpur, for me it one way, because we went by Bombay to Kuala Lumpur and we came back from Langkawi to Bangalore, right? So for the one way taking for going Bombay to Kuala Lumpur, it costed us 12,500. You can also check through Delhi to Kuala Lumpur, Kolkata to Kuala Lumpur, Chennai to Kuala Lumpur. So I'm sure the price will show you accordingly, right? And so our itinerary was planned like that. And from Langkawi to Bangalore, it costed us 14,500, something like that. Okay, but I think if you are doing your round trip KL Delhi to KL, or KL to Delhi, I mean round trip KL to KL, then I think hardly it will cost you 18,000 to 20,000 in the mid range. If you'll not come back from Langkawi. So yeah, flight cost gets vary as per season wise, as per location wise, as per preference wise, that how would like you to take the flights or connecting flights, something like that. So accordingly you guys can manage it. So this was our itinerary, and as I told you guys that this is going to be my first official blog, travel vlog, which I have recorded and I'm posting it. I'm sure there must be a lot of errors, but excuse for that. And I will make sure that from the next time onwards, I will not repeat it, and I will also take care of other things. So yeah, do let me know in my comment section. I'm going to post it. So please subscribe my channel, and I'm also available on Instagram, isneha9gupta. You can follow me over there in Instagram. There are a lot of trips that I always do, and I always curate the itinerary also. So yeah, of course, thank you so much. Yeah.